I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and this is Upgrade. Today, I have another great system I'm gonna be talking about. This is a all hands up. I got my little reservations about it, but I'm gonna bring it up so you guys can see it. I pre-opened some of the packaging because it is a massive packaging machine. This is a new MSI system just available from MSI, of course. It's VR ready, hard drive. It's just an awesome thing all around. I'm going to show you a little demo about it. But when you first open it up, of course, you get all this Mambolaya. Of course, this is something that people are going to get. But the game wasn't much of a hit now these days. They have all these free games in here. And of course, they're giving you games that are probably last year's games. So you might not want to play them, or maybe you play them on the Xbox or in the PS4. So, of course, they give you all these information. If it's broken, don't try to send it back. Call us first, and blah 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 blah. So when you first unveil this system, it's a pretty good system you have here. I mean, it's a monster. This system is like one of the heaviest systems I ever worked in my life. It is a massive machine compared to any other machine. Let me compare this one, the thickness, the width of this compared to a Mac. It's just incredible. It's just, look at the size of this monster. Look at this. Look at that. You know, but this backs up what it has in here. It's incredible what I'll be able to see. Reason it's probably so thick is because they actually probably have a desktop video card in here, and it's just one of those incredible things that you get your hands on there. People are gonna, you know, it's a showstopper, of course. They're gonna see, hey, what's going on? What's this? You pretty much kill somebody with this machine. To carry around, say go to Starbucks or something like that. I mean, you're gonna take a whole desk. This is a monster, but it's set to replace the desktop. It's just a monster of a machine to set up. I mean, look at this. When you first open it, look at how much of massive space it's taking. It's like the largest 17.3 screen I've ever seen. So before I'm gonna flip it over here so you guys can take a look at it and unveil it. Oh, this is that unveil that everybody has now these days. Of course, you could use this to clean your glasses, of course, clean the monitor screen. But there's an extra little item, a gem in here, which I give them credit for trying. I mean, the system has these eye tracking devices here. When you turn them on, they reflect red. They reflect right into your eyes, of course, you know. It's meant to track you. So if, say, you have no hands, or you're a little some sort of handicap in your with your hands, and you can't move the mouse or click, it's a good way to go. I mean, if I know there's people out there that want to enjoy the games, they want to play the games, and I recommend it. If you have those kind of disabilities, then it's something that maybe you want to take a look into this system. I mean, the tracking of it still needs its bugs, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna send out updates, and make it a little bit refine it. Of course, right here when you come in here, it tells you what it does, because people are like, "What in the hell am I buying? This is a huge monster." I mean, upgradable, easiest machine I ever opened up. Removing stuff, it's a little hard once you get through the video card. The video card's taking all the space. There's fans everywhere in this sucker. You know, it's just like if you ever in a hot summer day, just put this sucker right in front of you, and man, it's a beast. Now, this is just one part of it. You got to see actually the block I have of it, which is its power source. So yeah, you can't charge this on your car, of course. You're gonna need a wall charger. You're gonna have to plug it in somewhere else, and it's gonna eat up some juice. But the battery wise, it's pretty good. It lasts 5 or 6 hours first time. Turning it on, all the keyboards light up. They change color, rainbow color, very beautiful. I'm not gonna turn it on because it belongs to somebody. I borrow this, so great system to have. This one has an 8 gig video card. It's an NVIDIA system. It just runs any game that's out there currently right now. If you want to play Arma, you could, the distance wise on these systems, sometimes the longer distance you go on in certain games, the better quality it gets on this system. And the smoother, the pixels are pretty high. But for business office, it's not a very rugged or recommended to take it on the field or anything like that. I mean, backpacks, they don't really make that many of them for this system. It's a pretty large backpack. I mean, you're gonna need, of course they do make them, but it's up to you. I mean, MSI's going about conquering the gaming industry. I mean, it's a good try. Just slim this sucker down, man. That's what I was saying, man. It's just, there's 2 hard drives in here. There's one main hard drive, which is the solid state hard drive, which everybody pretty much makes a standard. You run your OS on the solid state hard drive, and then you got this massive, huge, either 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte hard drive, which you replace. You save all your documentation, so you go upload some programs in there, which is great, you know. But it's not solid state on that course. It's running through it's a spinning wheel that it has. It's not a solid memory. So the reason it's cheap, it's because they make it so you can use it and keep using it and even upgrade it in the future too. There's another slot in here. You could upgrade another hard drive in there. Now this system here itself, it has a lot of features that a lot of computers don't have out there. And if you can see, it has a massive 3.01 connection here. It has, of course, everybody's standard SSD, SS connection for your other peripherals, either a docking station and its external hard drive. It has a CD-ROM, actually it has a Blu-ray. Some systems have a CD, depends on what you want to get, what you purchase. This is a whopping almost $2,000 to buy the system. Now, in the back of it, this is something pretty solid that I don't see that often. It has great connections in the back. I mean, it has everything you need pretty much. Now, it does have a lot of freaking connections out here, which is great. It had the audio sound on this. It's just off the chart. This system, I purchased it for BIM developers, 3D personnel that are making 3D models. It's an awesome system to have, awesome system to use. If you're a BIM developer, look up what BIM stands. I actually put it down in the description if you want. It's something that's going through all construction. People are building great models and they want to run a whole mess of things, connections to these models, and you need the power, and this has the power. So if you're option to buy a desktop or a laptop and you don't want something that you can move around, you could buy this. I mean, this is a replacement of a desktop. It has great fans. I mean, but in reality, desktops are always going to be the best systems out there to run these great machines. Now, this one has a massive memory right now on this one too. So it's a 32 gig DDR4 on the system, so 8 gig NVIDIA card on it. Runs awesome with games. Any game, like I said, any freaking game that you have out there, this system can run it. You can enjoy hours. It's a little noisy because all the fans start running around, all the fans start spinning, but I would recommend you, if you're a gamer, great. But if you're like a Starbucks guy that wants to go get that free internet, it's a distraction. I mean, somebody breaks in or wants to rob the place, it's perfect. You kill this guy with this sucker. So I mean, I don't recommend people that are moving from place to place to buy this. I mean, this is a pretty much set and forget kind of base. It's pretty, or you're gonna get pretty strong on this. You can actually work out with this sucker. It's pretty good. I mean, I give it 4 stars because of its power. It has great power. It would have been 5 if it would have been half of the size of this. Love the display. I love big giant displays. You can see I've got plenty of displays in the back. I like to see everything on what's running. The only problem I had is it had a lot of pop-ups in there. They're trying to sell you their stuff. So MSI and Razors, they both have the similar thing where they're trying to push their software, and they're always coming. Oh, another thing. This comes with free applications, free games. They give you, I believe they give you the Division now in this system, but they might be upgrading to another system by the time you buy this. They're always pushing what works on their system the best. Of course, they have deals with everybody out there, and I would say just judge it for yourself. Take a look at it. If you want a replacement of your desktop, this is a pretty good, decent machine to have. And if you don't have the space of it around your desk, this is this actually takes almost 40% of my desk space if I ever place the sucker here and just have it permanent. I mean, it's a great system to do video editing, game development, BIM development. Any Autodesk application will run really smooth on this. My only question is if it's so thick, why don't you make it a better video card than what it has? It has an NVIDIA 1060 on this. I would have probably upgraded to a 10 the greatest. So I would just upgrade, but I'm happy with this system. I mean, it runs really good and really smooth, and highly recommended for those people who are in the industry for the game development. Like I said, building buildings with the BIM development and the AutoCAD, playing games on this system is one of those systems. But like I said, if you're one of those Starbucks person or gone to the library or you're gonna need to move from place to place, don't recommend this at all. So 4 stars out of 5. It's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Of course, you get the light show as soon as you turn it on. I mean, welcome to you with the rainbow. You could program the LED lights to change different colors to your mood, you know. Also, there's a couple of red lights right in the front too when you turn it on. I would turn this sucker on right now, but then I gotta go through the whole process about guacamelee. So, Frank the Tank signing off today.